Hey guys, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the A-Town TV. We are here at the Shattuck Shootout.
Arnett Boys versus Boise City.
This is Charity.
This is Raya.
Wildcats head coach Rick Gabriel. Junior number 1, Boise. Junior number 13, Mason Murdoch. A senior number 21, Drew Barrett. The senior number 34, Ado Morales. And junior number 50, Michael Martinez. for your Arnett Wildcats, head coach Josh Kitty, junior number 1, Ryan Miller. Junior number 11, Mercedes Sanchez. Sophomore number 13, John Sanchez. Sophomore number 20, Baxter Brown. And freshman number 21, Britt Nate.
Last game's what?
Boise City gets the ball.
On the line for Sean. Merced gets the rebound. Ryan dribbles the ball down. Passes it to Trenton Haney. Back to Merced. To Baxter, to Sean. To Baxter. Baxter gives it to Trenton. To Ryan. We'll walk on Merced.
Mason Murdoch is dribbling the ball down the court. Passes it to number 1. 34 went up for a shot, no good, but gets to shoot free throws.
A foul on number 11, Merced Sanchez.
34 went up for a free throw, no good. Second free throw was good, 1 point on the board for Boise City.
Baxter takes the ball out, passes it to Ryan. Back to Baxter.
13 steals the ball, dribbles it down the court. Passes it to 21. 21 goes up, no good. 50 rebounds, no good.
Merced got the ball, passes it back to Ryan. Across the court to Sean. And foul on number 34, Boise City.
.21 gets the pass, dribbles down the court, passes it to 34. 34 goes up.
And that's a 3. Sean passes it to Merced and out of bounds.
Yep, Merced bounced it off 34. So Arnett gets the ball.
And Braden Miller comes in for Trenton Haney. Braden Miller thought about going up for a shot, but shot no good.
Number 1 gets the rebound, passes it to 13, who dribbles it down the court. He passes it to 21. He goes up for a layup. No good. Merced gets the rebound.
Ryan dribbles the ball down, passes it to Sean. Walk on Sean. Arnett boys are pressing.
Number 1 passes it to 13. Back to number 1. Goes up. They pass it to 21. 34 passes it to 13. 21 has the ball going in, shoots a layup, and it's good.
Ryan passes the ball to Sean. Sean passes it back. Ryan shoots a three. No good.
34 gets the rebound, passes it to 13, who's dribbling it down the court.
Sean. Score is Arnett 0, Boise City 6.
Boise City's throwing the ball in. Number 21 passes it to 13. Rolled off Sean's leg, so it's Boise City's ball. Passes it to number 1. Passes it to number 13. 21 has the ball, going in for a layup, and it's good.
Merced passes the ball to Ryan. Ryan brings the ball down, passes it to Sean. Passes it to Braden. Braden goes up, and that's good. Braden tries to get the ball. They're pressing.
13 passes it to 21, who dribbles it down the court.
And no good. Number 13 will take the ball out. And we'll pass it to number 1. He passes it back to number 13. He thought about going up and no good. Number 1 gets fouled by Martin Sanchez. First free throw is good. Braden thought about going up, but no good. And foul on, I think, Sean. Yeah, Sean. And first free throw is good. Second free throw
is no good. Woo! 13 for a 3.
Oh. pressing again. On the line. And that is Martine's second foul. And no good.
Number 50 on Boise City, first foul. Ball got knocked away by 21, but Merced got it back.
Ryan
Martine.
passes it to Baxter to Braden, and Braden goes up and no shot.
Number 34 for their second foul on Boise City.
Number 0 comes in for 34 on Boise City. Martine passes the ball to Baxter. Baxter passes it to Merced. Merced to Ryan. And Braden faked for the 3. And to Baxter. And they go up and no good. Merced is on the line. Martine is on the line.
Number 50 on Boise City's second foul. First free throw is good. Number 22 came in for 50 on Boise City.
Second free throw is no good, but Merced goes back up, and that is also no good. And they call a jump ball.
Arnett gets the ball.
Martine is taking the ball out, and he passes it across to the 3-point line to Ryan. Merced goes up, no good. He gets the ball back.
Number 0 got the ball, passed it to 13, who's dribbling it down the court. 13 goes up, no good. Boise City got the rebound.
Baxter is dribbling the ball down, passes it to Ryan. He passes it across to Merced, where Merced shot a layup, but no good.
Boise City has the ball. 13 dribbling it down. 13 passes it to 21. Passes it to 22, who scores a layup. Jump ball. Boise City gets the ball.
Trent Haney comes in for Merced Sanchez. And it is Arnett's ball. Baxter passes it to Martine, where Martine passes it to Braden.
Number 0 got the pass, passed it to 13. 13 passes it to 1, passed it to 0. 0 passes it to 22 and scored 2 points.
Merced Sanchez will come in for Martine Sanchez.
21 on Boise City, passes it to 13, passes it to 22, who went up for a shot, but it was no good.
First shot is no good.
Second free throw is good.
Foul on
22 for Boise City. That is 22's first foul.
Braden will take the ball out and pass it to Baxter. Baxter will pass it to Ryan. Ryan will pass it back to Braden and will go up on the block and no good. Trenton tries to get the rebound.
22 is dribbling down, passes it to 13. But they called a jump ball. Arnett gets the ball. Thirteen got the ball, but Arnett stole it away.
Braden Miller is on the line shooting free throw. It's 22's second foul. And no good.
Number 1's dribbling the ball.
And Baxter saves the ball. That was a good play.
Braden Miller scored 2. 21's dribbling the ball down the court for Boise City. Passes it to 13. 13 passes it back to 21. 21 passes it to 0. "13 scores a 3.
And the first quarter is done. And score is Arnett 7, Boise City 22. Right, you want to hear a joke?
Ryan scores a free throw. Second one is good.
Second is no good. Okay, Ryan, now do you want to hear a joke?
Sure.
Why can't basketball players go on vacation?
Why?
They aren't allowed to travel.
This is the start of the second quarter. Arnett 9, Boise City 22. Boise City's ball, 13 gets the pass, goes up for a layup, no good. But a foul.
On Merced, which is this his second person.
Second foul. "13's free throw is good. Second free throw's good.
Braden will take the ball out, pass it to Ryan. Ryan will dribble the ball down, pass it back to Braden. Braden will pass it across to Merced, which is out of bounds.
Boise City gets the ball. 21 passes it into number 1. Number 1 passes it to 13, goes up for a shot, no good. They called a walk on Merced Sanchez. Out of bounds on Boise City.
Merced will take the ball out. He'll pass it to Ryan. Ryan will pass it to Merced. Merced will pass it to Braden. Braden will go in, pass it to Baxter. Baxter will shoot a 3 and no good.
22 gets the rebound, passes it to number 1. Passes it to 13. Ryan went to go get the pass, but didn't quite get there in time. 13 goes up for a 3, no good.
It's Arnett's ball. Merced is taking the ball out, and they are pressing. And Ryan will bring the ball down. He'll pass it to Baxter. Baxter will pass it to Merced, and not a
21 got the ball, goes up for a layup, good.
Trenton will pass the ball to Ryan. Ryan will pass it to Merced. Merced will pass it back to Trenton. Trenton will pass it back to Ryan. We'll make a pass the ball to Braden. Braden will fake and go up and no good, but we'll rebound and get it.
13 passes it to number 1, who passes it to 0, goes up for a shot, and it's good. "13 got the ball, goes down, up for a layup, and it's no good. But a foul was called on 13, which is their second foul.
Timeout for Coach Josh Kibbe. Score is Arnett 11, Boise City 28. Merced will take the ball out. He will pass it to Ryan. Ryan will pass it across the court to Baxter. Baxter will pass it to Braden. Goes up for a shot and no good.
Boise City got the rebound, 21 goes up, and it's good.
Merced will pass it on to Ryan. Ryan will pass it back to Merced. Merced will pass it across the court to Braden. Braden will pass it to Trenton, where
A foul was called, so Arnett gets the ball. '21 got the pass, goes up for a layup, no good. Trenton got the rebound, passed it to Baxter.
Ryan will pass the ball to Merced. Merced will go up and no good.
13 hit the ball to 34, passed it to 21. 21 goes up, and the shot is good.
Ryan will fake, pass it to Baxter. Baxter will pass it to Merced. Merced will pass it back to Baxter. Baxter will dribble, pass it to Trenton. Trenton will pass it to Ryan. And
0 came in for number 1, and 22 came in for 21. 13 goes up, no good. A foul was called on 0, which is their first personal. So Merced's shooting.
first shot, no good.
Passes the ball to 13. 13 passes it to 22. Passes it to 13 again. Goes up for a 3, no good. But 50 got the rebound, went up, bounced off the backboard. Trenton got it. Goes back to Ryan, passes it to Merced, and the shot's good. Boise City's dribbling the ball down. 13 passes it to 22. Ball went out of bounds, so it's Arnett's ball.
Ryan will pass it to Baxter. Or do not know what that was.
They called a backcourt, so Boise City gets the ball. '22 has the ball, passed it to 34. He went up for a 3, shots no good. 50 got the rebound, passed it in. Braden Miller got the pass. Passed it to Ryan, who passed it to Merced, went up for shot, no good. 34 got the rebound, passed it to 13. 13 dribbles down, goes up for a shot, and it's no good. Ryan got the rebound. Foul was called on 13, which is his third personal. Shot was good. 21 and number 1 came in for 13 and 22. Ryan goes up, shot was no good. 50 got the rebound. He passed it to 0. Passed it to 21. Passed it to number 1. Passed it to 0. 0 passed it to 34. 34 drags in, goes up, shot's no good. 21 gets the rebound. Got knocked out of his hand, out of bounds. So Boise City gets the ball. Zero's passing it in. He passes it in to 21. 21 passes it to 1. And then it goes to 34. 34 passes it back to number 1. But number 1 didn't quite get the pass. Trenton got it. Ryan goes up, and the shot's good.
Arnett is
Zero.
pressing.
Zero passed it into 21, who passed it to number 1. Passed it to 0. He passed it up to 50. 50 drives, goes up, no good. Number 1 gets the rebound, goes up, no good. Merced has the ball.
Ryan is dribbling the ball down. He's going to pass it to Braden. Braden's going to make a pass to Baxter, where they call a foul on 50, which is his third foul. First shot is good. Second shot is good too.
Number 0 is passing it in for Boise City. He passes it to number 1, who passes it to 50. Throws it back to number 1. He's dribbling down, goes up for a layup, and he is fouled by Ryan Elder, which is his first personal. First free throw is good. Second free throw is also good.
Trenton will make a pass to Ryan, where they call a jump ball. And it is Arnett's ball. And Ryan will pass it to Merced. Merced will pass it to Baxter. Baxter will pass it to Ryan, and Ryan will go up for a 3, but no good.
21 went down the court, shot no good. Arnett gets the rebound, passes it to Ryan, who then gives it to Baxter. But it went out of bounds, so it's Boise City's ball. Zero passes it in to 21, who then passes it to 50. He passes it to 34. 34 goes up. Shot was no good. They get the rebound, and a foul was called on 20, which is their second personal. First free throw is no good. Second free throw is no good. Braden Miller gets the rebound.
Ryan will bring the ball down. He will make a pass to Trenton Haney, where Trenton will pass it back to Ryan.
Zero gets the ball, passes it across to number 1. Number 1 was going to go up, but didn't. Pass it to 21.
21 did a
Back
cool
to
trick
one.
in between his legs.
1 passes it to 50. 50 goes up, and the shot's good.
Trenton will pass it to Ryan. Ryan will pass it to Merced. Merced will pass it to nobody.
He was going to go to Trenton, but it got out of bounds. So, Boise City's ball. Number 0 passed it to 21, who dribbles down the court. Passed it across to 34. 34 goes up. Shot is good.
Ryan will pass the ball to Merced. Merced will pass it back to Ryan. Ryan will pass it to across the court to Braden Miller. Braden will fake them, pass it to Ryan, to Trenton, back to Ryan, and Braden will get the ball. He'll go up, and that's in.
Zero passes it to 21, who then passes it to 50, passes it down the court to 34. 34 passes it to number 1. One goes up, no good. Braden Miller went up to try to get it in, but it didn't.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
Beginning of the third. Boise City's winning right now. Arnett 19, Boise City's 38.
It is Boise City's ball.
Passes it into 13, who drives in, passes it to 50. 50 went up, no good. Arnett gets the rebound.
Braden will drive in, passes it to Merced. Merced will go to Ryan, and Ryan will shoot a three, and that's no good. Ryan will get his rebound and passes the ball to Braden, but Boise City gets the ball.
One passed it to 21. 21 back to number one. Drove in, didn't get it. Merced got the ball. Looks like a foul was called on 13, which is his third personal. So Boise City gets the ball. 13 passed it to 34. 34 passed it to 1. 1 passed it back to 34. Who then passed it to 13. Passes it to number 1. Ryan got in between the pass when it went out of bounds. So Boise City has the ball. 21 passes it to 1. Who dribbles, passes it to 34. 34 passes it to 21 underneath. 21 goes up, shot is good. Number 13 dribbles the ball down, passes it to 34. 34 goes up, shot is good. Ryan Elders dribbling the ball down, passes it to number 11. So Merced passed it to Sean. Sean went up, shot's no good. A foul was called on number 50. That is his fourth personal.
Sean's first shot is in.
Zero came in for number 50 on Boise City. And Martine came in for Baxter on Arnett. Boise City got to pass it in, but the ball went out of bounds on Sean. 34 is dribbling the ball down, passes it to 21. 21 passes it to 13. 13 gave it to number 1. 1 passes it to 34. 34 goes over to 0. 0 passes it to 13, who goes up for a 3. The shot is no good. 0 gets the rebound, goes up for a block shot, and shot's good.
Ryan will bring the ball down. He'll pass it to Sean. And Boise City got the ball.
0 passes it to 13. 13 came down. Timeout for Boise City.
Okay, I have another joke, Ryan.
Okay, what is it?
Why did the elephants stampede on the basketball court?
I don't know.
They played for the Chargers.
Okay, we have 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Boise City's 44, Arnett's 20. Boise City has the ball. 13's taking it out. He passes it to 21, passes it back to 13. 13 goes up for a 3, and the shot is no good. A foul was called.
That is
On.
Martine's third foul.
Boise City has the ball. 13 is passing it in to 21. 21 passes it back to 13. 13 goes up for a 3. No good. Martine gets the rebound. Zero got the rebound of the shot.
Merced will go up for a foul.
One went up, shot was no good. A foul was called on Ryan Elder. That is his second personal.
Number 1 is shooting. That is Ryan's second foul. First shot is no good.
Second shot's good.
Second shot is good. Raiden will go up. No good. And
A foul was called on Martine.
Martine's fourth foul.
Boise City's ball.
I can't hear Ryan. She's talking. And
Boise
Ryan
City's
went up.
ball.
Ryan will bring the ball down. He'll pass it to Sean. Sean will pass it back to Ryan. Ryan will pass it to Trenton. Trenton will pass it to Merced. Merced will pass it to Sean. Sean will pass it to Braden. Braden goes for a 3 and no good. Sean will get the rebound. He will pass it to Trenton. Trenton will pass it to... Yes. He'll pass it to Sean, and Sean will go for a 3, and that's good.
Boise City is up by 20 points.
Emily.
13 has the ball. Thirteen passes it to number 1. Number 1 passes it to 34, who goes up. The shot is no good. Ryan Elder got the rebound.
Sean will go for a 3 and no good.
34 got the rebound. Passes it to 13, who dribbles down. Passes it to 22, goes up, shot's no good. 13 got the rebound. Drives back in, passes it out to 34. 34 passes it to number 1. Number 1 passes it to 13. Back to number 1. 1 passes it to 22. 22 passes it to 21. 21 passes it to 13. Passes it to number 1. Passes it to 22.
Braden is going. He shoots a layup, and it's good.
13 was pass. 21 passed the ball to 13. 21 has the ball. Passes it down the court to 34.
Ryan
Elder
gets the pass.
passes it to Merced. Goes up. No good. 22 got the rebound. Went out of bounds, so Boise City gets the ball. 21 passes it to 13. Ryan intercepted the pass, but it went out of bounds, so it's Boise City's ball. 21 is passing it in. He passes it into number 34. 34 passes it to 1. 1 dribbles a little bit, passes it back to 34. 34 passes it to 22. Passes it to
Merced
13.
will get the rebound. He'll pass it to Ryan. Ryan will come down and pass it to Sean. Sean will pass it to Braden. Braden will pass it to Trenton. Trenton will go up for a shot, no good. Braden will get the rebound. He'll go up for a shot, no good.
Jump ball. 50 and 0 came in for numbers 22 and 34 on Boise City. Arnett's ball.
Ryan is taking the ball out. He'll pass it to Trenton Haney. Trenton will pass it to Ryan. Ryan will pass it to Braden. Braden will pass it to Trenton. Ryan will get a 3. Timeout for Boise City.
A minute and 42 seconds left in the third. Boise City 45, Arnett's 30. Boise City has the ball. Number 0 is taking it out. 0 passes it into number 1, who dribbles it down. Passes it back to number 0. 0 passes it back to 1. 1 passes it to 50. 50 passes it to 13. 13 passes it to 21. 21 was going to make a pass to 13, but Sean intercepted it, went out of bounds. So it's Boise City's ball. 13 passed it to 0. 0 passed it back to number 13. 13 gave it to 1. 1 gave it to 13. 13 passed it to 21. 21 passed it to 13, who goes up for a 3. Shot is good. Zero intercepted the pass, dribbles down the court, passed it to number 1. 1 passed it. Sean intercepted the pass, and it went out of bounds, so it's Boise City's ball. 13 passed it to number 1. A foul was called on Trenton Haney, which is his first personal. 13 is passing the ball in to 50, who passed it back to 13. 13 dribbles to the top of the three-point line, passes it.
They call a walk on 13. Merced will take the ball out. Ryan will dribble down. Ryan will pass it to Sean. Sean will pass it to Braden. Braden will pass it up to Trenton. Trenton will pass it to Ryan. Ryan will go up for a 3. Airball it. And Braden will get the air ball and go up on the block. And
Shot was good. Boise City's bringing the ball down. 21 passed it to 13. 13 passed it to 50. Merced got the ball. They call a jump ball. And Boise City gets the ball. 13 passed it into 50. 50 passed it back to 13. Went up for a 3, no good. That ends the third quarter. Boise City 48, Arnett 32. Okay, this is the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Arnett 32, Boise City 48.
Arnett gets the ball.
Merced will pass it to Ryan. Ryan will pass it back to Merced. Merced will pass it to Sean. While Merced cuts, he will pass it back to Merced.
Went up for a shot and it was good. Number 1 passed it to 21. 21 passed it up the court to 13. 13 passed it to 50. Went up for a shot, no good. A foul was called, so 50 will be at the three-point line. Foul was on Ryan Elder. That is his third personal. First free throw is good. Second shot is no good. Braden Miller gets the rebound. Passes it to Ryan. Back to Braden. Goes down the court. Braden passes it to Merced. Merced tries to go in. Ball was stolen by 13, who dribbles down the court. Passed it up to 21. Ryan Elder intercepted the pass, got the ball. Passed it down to Merced, but it went out of bounds. So Boise City has the ball. 21 passes it in to number 1. 1 passes it into 50, who passes it to 13. Timeout for Boise City.
Score is Arnett 34, Boise City 49.
Boise City has the ball. 21 passes it into 13.
They double
Whereas-
team 13.
They call a jump ball. Boise City gets the ball. 21 passes it into 34. 34 goes back to 21. 21 dribbles. A foul was called on Sean. That is his 4th foul. So 21 is shooting free throws. First shot was no good, so 21 gets the rebound. Number 1 has the ball. Passes it to 13. 13 passes it to 34. 34 passed it to 50. Went up for a shot. No good. Arnett has the ball. Ryan Elder's dribbling it down the court. Passed it to Trenton, who passed it to Merced. Merced gave it to Ryan. Ryan gave it to Trenton. Trenton gave it to Merced. Merced passed it to Sean. Sean passed it to Braden. Braden passed it to Ryan, went up for a shot, and no good. 50 got the rebound, passes it to 31. 31 dribbles down the court. He goes back court, so Arnett gets the ball.
Merced will pass the ball into Ryan. Ryan will pass the ball back to Merced. Merced will pass it to Braden. Sean will get the ball and it will go.
13 saved it from going out of bounds and eats it to 21. 21 has the ball right now. Goes up for a shot, no good. Braden Miller
Braden
got the
Miller will
rebound.
dribble the ball down. They will call a foul on
21, which is their first personal. Merced passed it to Ryan. Passed it to Trenton. Trenton passed it to Sean. Sean gave it to Merced. Went up, no good. Sean's passing it in. Sean gave it to Braden Miller, who went up, and shot's good. 21 passing it in. Passed it to 13, who lost control for a second, and it went out of bounds. A foul was called on number 11, which is his 3rd personal.
Merced.
Shot was no good. Braden Miller got the rebound, passed it to Ryan Elder, who passed it to Sean. Sean went up. Ryan Elder was called a charge. That is his 4th personal. They passed it to 34 on Boise City. He passes it back to 50. 50 passed it back to 34. Merced stole the ball. Ryan went to dribble, and a foul was called on number 50.
Which is his 5th foul. Merced is taking the ball out.
So number 50 on Boise City has fouled out.
Merced will pass the ball to Ryan. Ryan will dribble. He'll pass it to Trenton. Trenton will pass it
13 stole the ball, went up, no good. Foul was called. So 13 will be shooting free throws.
And that was Ryan's 5th foul. So
Ryan has fouled out of the ball game. Baxter will come in for Ryan. First free throw is good. Second free throw is also good.
Merced will pass the ball to Braden. Braden will pass the ball to Sean. Sean will pass it back to Braden. Braden will pass it to Trenton. Trenton will go up for a 3. And it's good.
'21 passes it to number 1, then passes it to 34. 34 passes it down to 13. 13 gives it to 0. 0 dribbled out, passed to 21. 21 passed it to 1. 1 gave it to 34. 34 got the ball, passed it out to 13, who went up for a 3. Shot's no good. A foul was called on 21, which is his second personal. Arnett has the ball. Merced passed it into Baxter. 21 stole the ball. Baxter got the ball back. A foul was called on 13, which is his 4th foul. Arnett gets the ball. Boise City stole the ball. 34 passed it to 21. 21 passed it down to 13. 13 passed it to 34. 34 passed it to 0. 0 went up, no good. A foul was called. So 0 shooting free throws. The foul was on Merced.
Which is his 4th foul.
It's Merced's 4th personal. First shot's good. Second shot is also good. Said pass it to Braden. Braden passed it to Trenton. Trenton goes up. Shot is no good. They got the rebound, tried to save it, went out of bounds. So Boise City has the ball. 21 is passing it in. He passes it into number 1. Number 1 passes it down to 0, who gives it 34, goes up, shot is good. Braden Miller's dribbling the ball down the court. Passes it to Merced. Merced passed it to Sean. Sean goes up for a 3, shot is no good. 13 got the rebound.
They called a walk on number 13.
So Arnett gets the ball.
Martin Sanchez will come in for Merced. No, Baxter.
Sean passed the ball in to Martin, but 1 stole the ball, went up for a shot, no good. Sean got the rebound, passes it to Braden Miller, and it went out of bounds. '21's passing it in for Boise City. Passed it to number 1. Number 1 passes it to 21. 21 passes it to 13. 13 passes it to 34, who goes up for a 3. Shot is no good. 21 gets the rebound, passes it back to 34, who passes it to 13, passes it down to 0, goes up, shot's no good. A foul is called, so 0 goes to the free throw line. A foul was called on Sean, and that is his 5th foul. So foul is
It's Martine.
Martine. So Martine is fouled out. So Baxter came in for Martine.
And
First free throw is no good. Second free throw is no good. 21 gets the rebound, passes it to 0, goes in, goes up. Shot is no good. A foul was called again. So 0 is going to go to the free throw line. Foul was called on Baxter, which is his 3rd personal. Second free throw is no good. Baxter gets the rebound, who gives it to Braden Miller, who dribbles down the court.
passes it to Sean. Sean will pass it to Merced. Merced will pass it to Trenton. Trenton will go up for a 3. And it's in.
21's passing it in for Boise City. He passes it into number 13. 13 passes it up to 34. 34 will pass it to 0, goes up, shot's good. Braden Miller dribbles the ball down the court. He then pass it to Baxter. 13 stole the ball, goes down the court. He goes ball went out on Merced, so Boise City has the ball. Who then passes it to 21. 21 passes it to 1, passes it to 13. 13 gives it to 0. 0 lost control, so he passes it to 34. Passes it to 0, then gives it to 13. 13 passes it to number 1. 1 passes it to 21, who passes it to 13. 13's going to give it back to 21. 21's going to give it to 1, and 1 passes it to 0. 0 passes it to 21. 21 gives it back to 0, who goes to number 1, goes up, no good. A foul is called on Baxter, which is his 4th personal. So number 1's gonna shoot free throws. First shot's good. Second shot is good. Braden Miller dribbles the ball down the court, passes it to Merced. Merced gives it to Sean, who gives it to Baxter, back to Sean, to Merced, to Trenton. Trenton goes up for a 3, shot is no good. Merced gets the rebound, passes it back to Trenton, Trenton gives it to Braden Miller. Braden Miller fakes, goes up, no good. 21 gets the rebound. 21 passes it to 13. 13 passes it to 1. It goes out of bounds. Braden Miller passes it to Sean, who goes up. Shot is good. Boise City's ball. Passes it to 1. 1 passes it to 0. 0 passes it to 34. 34 passes it to 1. He's going to pass it to 34. 34 passes it to 21. That is the end of the ball game. Boise City 59, Arnett 45.
But your Farmer and Merchants Bank of Arnett player of the game is Braden Miller.